Should have my cows there mewing. No, no. Wonder if I can. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. Don't know if it'll work. Oh, it works. No. Yeah. Yeah. Why would I want to see? Why would I want to see Blade Runner? Why would I want to see that again? I mean, why would I want to see something that's a live orchestra that's not even the original? They'll. I mean, it's just a cash cow. It's just a money grabber for gullible fans. I mean, oh yeah, I'm a fan, but I'm not gullible to go out and rush out and I mean, how much would it cost? 100, 200, 400? How much would it cost? You know? Not gonna pay a stupid amount of money just to listen to music that's not gonna be in sync. It's not gonna be the original stylized music that was finally done then for, say, the album or say for the final film mix, the 1982 one, not this bloody other cash cow grabbing bloody Blade Runner director's cut and oh, for Christ's sake. Just a cash cow for crying out loud. A movie that didn't do very well, underperformed, became then a cult classic only on VHS, rental. That's when the movie become popular through video and then through, I guess, the odd Laserdiscs. Um, that's where Blade Runner got its popularity and its fame in the cult sci-fi fantasy world. Is it science fiction? I suppose some parts of it is science fiction and the rest is, you know, speculating on future and so forth. I mean, flying cars, you know, Blade Runner was doing flying cars, wasn't it? You know, not Back to the Future, but forget about that. Even if it does become reality, you'd have to have a specialized license to drive a car that's flyable, because you're in airspace, and you can imagine the amount of accidents. Forget about it. It's a pipe dream. Um, and of course, it'll have all sorts of other sort of problems with it as well, so that's a load of nonsense. Anyway, the movie, I don't care to see it. A live event. There's a live show event they're doing down at the BIC, the Bournemouth International Centre in September, but I'm not interested. Not interested because I'll be listening to music that I'm pretty familiarised with the film itself when it's playing, and when it's like something like, oh, there's something there like a musical instrument that sounds like it's a little bit too loudish, it's cutting through more because, my mind is gonna be like Blade Runner, you know, the recall, you know, um, you know, Philip K. Dick, the Total Recall. What am I gonna do? Wrap a towel around my head and then leave my mind outside in a jar, and so I go into this event thing, so catatonic, so it'd be like a zombie, and like, no, no, it'd be just a cash cow money grabber. I wouldn't be seen near any John Williams orchestra playing some Star Wars, Indiana Jones to a live orchestra. I wouldn't be no way. Wouldn't be the LSO. So what's the point? Even if it is the LSO, the timings and that will be slightly different to the original recording mix. It would do my head in. It'd be like it'd be like listening to the original mix, but someone's tampered with it so badly. Oh, it would you imagine everyone sort of like saying, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what the bloody hell have you done there? You ruined it." You know, no, it's just a cash cow. Yeah, not much to say on the Blade Runner thing. I'll keep it short. I'm not doing it too long. Um, yeah, I put the laser disc on earlier, the Criterion laser disc, Dolby Stereo. Yeah. Ugh, mm. There's a lot of cash cow today. I think there's more cash cow today than there was decades ago. It's just ridiculous amount of cash cow. Yeah. Well, there are people that like cash cows, you know, there are a lot of people that like the cash cow and, gladly throw their money at it. Yeah, well, you're gonna get a different experience, but it's not gonna be the same experience. It's like, in a way, in the same sense, experience, you know, Blade Runner, cash cow, John Williams, Star Wars, cash cow, music, event shows. It's like masturbation, and masturbation is always slightly different, so, it'd be like, wow, the first masturbation might have been wow, and the second one was a little bit under masturbating, whelming, and you're wondering why. Um, but at least it's free. But, you know, you go to these Bosset things and, you know, you gotta pay stupid money. I don't even care to look up how much it costs, whether it's £50, 150, 250, 400, you know, wherever you're sat or located in you know, near to the orchestra or a little bit, you know, I don't really care for it. It's just it sucks. Oh, and it's the 4th of May tomorrow. Yeah, so what? Am I gonna play Star Wars? No, of course I'm not. I'll probably play Star Trek or maybe just some music, or maybe nothing at all. So what about May the 4th be with you? So what? Do I do I dress up? Oh, I got a Darth Vader helmet. Got a Darth Vader face helmet thing, shit, you know, but, I kinda grown out of all that sort of stuff. I'm not interested in the not too much interested in it anymore. It's just a cash cow. It's just like it's like it's like a bad day of Star Wars masturbation. Moo! Bloody hell, those cows meowing, mooing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those cows mooing. Goodness. Oh. Mm. No. No. Well, that distorts my vision, that does, 'cause the optics are aligned optically, and so if I tilt slightly, move the optics slightly around and close one eye, move the, I can see the distortion in the image. Ugh, yeah. Alright, cash cow, cash cow. I think probably the first, maybe, like, I don't know, what is the definitive cash cow? Is it George Lucas? Must be George Lucas. Easily, without a doubt. George Lucas is the first kind of really hyped up original cash cow, and then maybe the second one is Steven Spielberg, cash cow, and then Back to the Future, cash cow, or Back to the Cash Cow, uh, Milk in the Future. Um, uh, I don't get any. I've been there, done that, you know, and I'm just not into the cash cow anymore. I mean, what is it we really want? Is it memorabilia items? Is it the movie itself? There's so many, uh, different types to get, be it 35 mil, yeah, 8 mil, Super 8 or 16 millimeter, 70 millimeter, VHS Laserdisc, Betamax, TED, DVHS, I suppose. So many types of the cash cow. Yes. All right, I'm back. Well, I was here. I was just doing some things, troubling things. Get me out of this couch. Get me out of this couch. I say we do the blood test again, Doc. Um, oh, crikey. Yeah, I just keep saying it. I was just going to keep saying it over and repeating it like a broken record because that's what everyone else is doing. They're doing it like a broken record, so I might as well just yeah, push come to shove, I might as well just join it. But I'm roasting it. I'm roasting it. I just don't care for it. Just don't care for it. Mm. 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 Shakata, shakaka, shakaka. That's what it sounds like when it turns on. Yeah, yeah. Vangelis is no longer here, so it's not the same. And even if it was Vangelis, it's not. You might as well just say, just use the original music that was like sort of me. Play that over PA loudspeakers with the bloody thing being. But those concert halls are not really designed for movies because they are so reverberant, so echo, so damn terrible. It'll muddle it'll make dialogue sound like an echo chamber. Oh, just oh dear. Because don't forget there's a lot of the soundtrack in Blade Runner. Some parts like, I'm trying to think, like near to the end where he goes into the very large, building, that's very it's got echo to it, sort of echo to it. Um, you know, y That's the only thing you should be hearing on the soundtrack. You know, that no, there's no point to all this. Crying out loud. Oh, let's have a look. Hmm, not getting much bloody information there. This other bullshit that I, see here, having previously been premiered at the Royal Albert Hall 2019. Um, okay, so this one, it's been done in the UK already, 2019 at the Royal Albert Hall, and, if I remember correctly, that place sounds atrocious with its acoustics. It's so damn echoey. Oh, and especially where I think I've seen some Star Wars crap movies shown there just for the cash cow, and hearing the dialogue speech in that hall, it is atrociously unintelligible. And I think they've been using that Royal Albert Hall for a few years, while some films should have premiered at the Empire Leicester Square in a better slightly better acoustic. No, they've been showing up just a cash grab, just a cash grabber, just, and they say they're on a giant HD screen or whatever. Well, that's bullshit because the screen you need a bigger screen because the screen still looks so small, yeah, right, compared to the orchestra that's laid out like that size, yeah, and you got the screen that's only about this size. So it's bullshit when they say, "Oh, yeah, the screen's mega large and all this," that's bullshit. Unless they can make it literally go from sidewall to sidewall, floor to ceiling. Otherwise, no, it's bullshit. I doubt they'll do any other improvements for the sound, for the sound itself. So, it's not like you can have if it has a typical overhead sound, but nothing else going on below. Uh, waste of bloody time. Waste of bloody time, these things. They can't they couldn't do an event for a wet dream. Oh, not worth it. Just moo, cash cow grabbing. Let me see what, right, I think if I'm reading correctly here, the ticket costs, I think for the Blade Runner thing at the Royal Albert Hall, if I'm reading correctly here, if this is correct. Um, Anywhere from £35 to £118. Crikey, crikey, you can go buy the bloody Laserdisc for just about less than 35 if you're lucky, and get the bloody DVD for cheaper than that. Oh, for crying out. Oh my goodness gracious. What is this crap they're doing? Royal Albert Hall, right? Is this for this year or last year? I know there's something like the Royal Albert Hall, Indiana Jones, Raiders. I don't like the way they call it Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. I prefer they call it Raiders of the Lost Ark. It does my head in when it says it. Oh, it does my head in. And oh my goodness, they're doing that crappy Top Gun Maverick crap. Oh, to put college education on the table. Who? Talking to producers. Yeah, and that Mission Impossible was failed, wasn't it? I think the IMF team are finished now with, that rubbish. Um, Never liked it in any case. Lord of the bloody Bored of the Rings. I'm bored with bloody Bored of the Rings. Bloody Aliens as well, Titanic, Casino Royale. Oh, for crying out. They're just doing just 'cause some movies get sort of like a little bit popular in some way, they're doing it as a cash cow music, bloody oh, no, I wouldn't be seen dead near one of those concert events. I wouldn't be seen dead near it. Crikey. It's far easier just to if the DVDs or the Blu-rays or whatever had an isolate more isolated score releases, of the original soundtrack. So it's basically the same as what plays in the film, only it minus sound effects and dialogue, and so you just got sport playing, which it sounds pretty neat on its own. Um, and everybody could do that in the home. Yeah, far easier than just paying out, going out to a stupid concert just to watch some stupid not even John Williams, it's someone else performing the music, and it doesn't even sound anything like the original. Especially the acoustics of the auditorium. It doesn't that would do my head in. I'll be banging my head against the wall. I don't wanna listen to crap like that. Crikey. Even if it were, say, like, the original music on isolated, 6 track or something, um, it's still playing in the wrong acoustical hall because that hall's gonna add a different acoustical echo to it, and it just wouldn't do my head in. Do my head in. Cash cow, cash cow, money grabber. No, 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 no. See, how long can I relax like this? And no, I will never give in to the cash cow. music event, money grabber. I will never give in to it. Am I boring? No, I'm not boring. I think they're bloody the ones that are boring. They're the ones that are bored. The bloody studios are bored. What way can we make money today or this week? Oh, what way can we make some money? I know. Let's do a music for the bloody event. What's next? Convoy? Coming, rubber duck. We want a convoy trucking through the USA. Come on, get on our convoy. Ain't you a beautiful sight? What the bloody hell? It's like, don't feel jealous when someone's gone to one of these it's like, "Oh, I'm jealous. Oh, I couldn't make it." You're not missing anything. It'd be like those that like the blaster beam, Greg Huxley, Star Trek blaster beam, you know? Um, that's a fascinating musical instrument, but I'd rather listen to it on the original mix, music mix, produced for the movie. I don't wanna hear it in a different, you know. But that's me. I'm saying I don't want to, and anyone else out there, they like to. They like to go along. I like to have that event experience, but it's you're gonna need to play the original when you get back home to get that bloody thing out your head because it'll be etched in your head and it's gonna mess your head up like bad drugs. Bad drugs. Moo! Moo. I might be a real bore. I know I'm a real bore. I don't need anyone to tell me. Yeah, it's gonna be a short one. I'm gonna stop this at about 1 hour, I think. I might stop it earlier and then just boom. I mean, how does Blade Runner grab the younger audience? How does it grab? Hmm. I think Blade Runner should have a low surround because a lot of those, those spinny cars that you see at the beginning, you see them coming towards the camera and some of them are kinda go off this that sort of this way or maybe that way, and some down at this angle, down at the below surround angle, but you don't hear it. You don't hear it going in the surrounds, like, below you, like, you're up there suspended, whilst you see all the gas, things, being, the methane, the things with the and the colour and the how it sounds with deep bass there with all that low end kind of baffles my mind, because you wouldn't hear it. It wouldn't maybe very, very, very low level, but not boomy like is in the level it plays back in the film, 'cause that's a little bit exaggerated with psychoacoustics. But anyway, I think it should have below surround for Christ's sake. But Hollywood, they're just sound editors in Hollywood, they don't seem to be fighting for below surround. Well, if you're gonna let Atmos be Atmos, then you ain't gonna get the rest of your great sound effects editing to be in proper hotspot positions, you know, 'cause that's all they are still at the end of the day. You'd only put a loudspeaker here, and here, and then sound just comes out of it in a hotspot. Oh, yeah. Sound is in that hotspot, in that hotspot area there, and, for Christ's sake. Atmos is acts like Atmos is cash cow. Moo! Moo! I'm surprised Blade Runner hasn't been Dolby Atmos yet. If it does, it'd be an appalling upmix. Um, not done from not done from scratch and just mixed in absolutely appallingly. Anyway, I've had enough of this fucking Blade Runner shit. Music, fucking Blade Runner, cash cow grabber. Moo! Moo!